Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters. It's your brother Ananias once again for A.O.I, the Awakening of Israel. And it's an honor, it's a privilege to be able to come before you today. I'll give a shout out to all the brothers and sisters out here in the truth that the Lord gracefully woke up to be a part of this truth, to be a part of this movement, awaken our brothers and sisters up, the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Once again, it's an honor, it's a privilege. And before we get started, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God of Israel through the strength, guidance, sacrifice, and example of His Son Christ, the Black Messiah, our Savior, and our Savior alone. But today, we're going to be talking about enduring or the temptation that will come to you in this world or in this life that you live. We all got our own life to live. We got a path to walk, a journey to seek, or a road to travel. We all got to do it individually, but we don't have to do it alone. But nonetheless, along that journey, along that path, you're going to have your ups and downs. So we're going to go to the book of James, chapter 1, verse 1. And it reads, James, a servant of God and the Lord Christ, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations. So the Lord is telling you right there, count it joy. Count it to be joyful. Be proud of the things that you go through, because it's going to make you better at the end. It's going to build you up in the spirit, give you experience, give you more knowledge, more wisdom, more perseverance, more endurance, more stamina to be able to push forward in life, to be able to know that you must trust in the Lord. And once you come out on the other end of it, when you face that storm head on, you'll be able to testify to your brothers and sisters that it is a way, that there's light at the end of the tunnel. You'll be able to testify to them and give them understanding, give them reasoning, be in that voice of reasoning in life. Because as you can see, as the mindset of the state of our people right now, we at a very low state of mind. We go through various rigors or ups and downs throughout life, but our people don't know why, neither do they consider. But it's important that we endure and take everything that happens to us joyfully. Why? So we can learn from it, first and foremost. But so we understand that the Lord chastises us because He loves us. And don't get caught up in the ways of this world where you try to put a damn category or a label on everything. Understand that the Most High God is in control of all things. Stop listening to your enemy. Stop listening to the TV. Understand that the Lord is in control of all things. What do I mean when I say that? For example, a flood, or a tornado, or earthquake, or simple car accident, or a stray bullet entering your car or your house. There are no accidents. You need to understand that. Realize that the Lord does all things. He make alive, He kill. He make rich, He make poor. He does all things, and that's written in the scriptures. I think it's in 1 Samuel 2:6. Paraphrasing though. But nonetheless, the ways of this world and Esau, the damn devil the Bible speaks of, has had us confused to think on a carnal standpoint, where we think that a flood happened because the weather changed. The hot and the cold mixed together, forming a tornado, or the tectonic or platonic plates shifted, causing an earthquake, causing the volcano to erupt, or all type of madness, basically. Or the bearing went out on your wheels on your car. So that's why the car ran off the road. Or you didn't have enough brake fluid, so the car ran off the road, it didn't stop. Or somebody was having a shootout and that bullet just happened to come through your house. That's why it happened. Nobody wants to give the credit to the Most High like it's supposed to be. When you go back and read the scriptures, you'll understand everybody knew that the Lord was in charge of everything, even the other nations. You ain't gonna see no science explained in the scriptures. They gonna basically break everything down and let you know that the Lord did these things. Whatever happened in the scriptures, they knew that the Lord did it. How is it today we don't give no credit to the Lord? We say foolish things when it's thundering and lightning, like that's the devil beating his wife. Those are the things that we are accustomed to doing or thinking about these days. Simpletons. Simplicity. You know? We get clogged arteries, have heart attacks. We want to blame it on too much cholesterol. Nah, that's a judgment from the Lord from eating the wrong foods or eating too much of it. We need to understand that all things happen because the Lord wanted them to happen. You know? We got to be mindful. Therefore, if we know that the Lord is doing all things, we need to be joyful. Take all things joyfully. And most importantly, like he said in Deuteronomy, to serve him joyfully. Serving, keeping his commandments, we should be doing that joyfully. But our people today, just like we were back in the ancient time, we're rebellious as hell, stiff-necked, didn't want to keep the commandments, wanted a handout, wanted somebody to just give us something free. Yes, I'm talking about us, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, who are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. We want handouts. We want it easy. Even when we have it easy, we don't even appreciate that. You know, think about it. The Lord freed us from Egypt, brought us into the wilderness. We didn't have to lift a finger. All we had to do was be still, be calm, trust in the Lord. He did all the work. We didn't do anything but walk. Yet and still, once we were free, we complained. The Lord said, all right, you want to eat good? I'm going to give you something that nobody else on this planet has ever eaten before. Gave us manna, what they call angel's bread, angel food. That's probably where they get the term angel cake from. But nonetheless, gave us food without having to do any work. We didn't have to go hunt. We didn't have to farm. We didn't have to do any of that. Yet and still we complain. We want meat. Why you bring us out here? We could have been in Egypt eating the same food we was eating. It wasn't good enough. Complaining. They want something to drink. The Lord told Moses to bring forth water out of the rock. He tapped the rock with his rod, water came out. Drunk water from a rock. He laid a tree in the river. Turned the water sweet so we could drink. Still wasn't good enough. But the Lord said, you got to endure all things joyfully. Serving him, keeping his commandments, taking whatever he give you joyfully. Though you may not understand what's going on, nor how to handle it, but you're supposed to trust in the Lord. You're supposed to read and build yourself up in the spirit so you know how to deal with your situations. Once you get that experience, then you can be able to lend that experience to teach your brothers and sisters of the nation of Israel, to be able to help guide them, to give them reassurance and trusting in the scriptures and trusting in the Lord. But don't be caught up into the foolishness of this world where they deny anything related to the Most High, you know? But I'm gonna keep reading. I done got long-winded. It says, verse 3, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. That's exactly what I was going into. That this is trying your faith to work patience, because you might be an individual who read the scriptures and you pray to the Most High, asking him for patience. Well, guess what? He's gonna put you in a situation that's going to force you to build patience. Whether you like it or not, you ask for it, it's coming. So he's gonna put you in a situation to have you or to make you become more patient. And that's a good thing. That's why we got to stay diligent. That's why we got to take these things, the ups and downs, joyfully. It says, but let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. Yeah, so you got to let the word or the Lord do his thing. A lot of our brothers and sisters ask, but aren't ready to receive, if that makes any sense, if you can hear what I'm trying to tell you. We ask for things and sometimes we're not ready. That's why he tells you, before you pray, have, paraphrasing, prepare thyself. Prepare thyself before you pray. Sit down and gather your thoughts. Understand what you're coming to the Most High about. Like I said, you want to be more patient. Hey, he gonna teach you to be patient when you out trying to get that job that you so desire. You seeking that job. You putting in these applications, you like, oh man, what am I gonna do? These bills is coming up. I got bills out the ass. What am I gonna do? But you ask for patience. Once you come out on the other end, once you get that job, then once you get to working things, you'll soon start to understand, hey, look, a job is just a job. But I relied on the Most High. He gave me what I asked for. Now, because I was able to wait, I'm able to teach that. Also, I realized that these bills that I have, they're just bills. It's just another task, another goal to reach. Something that I gotta check off of my to-do list, week in and week out. Realizing, hey, if I pay it, it's paid. If I don't, it got to be paid. It's all about money. It's just a bill. A bill gonna be here when I'm gone. It was here before I got here. So a bill would always be here. So you learn not to stress your life out over bills. You just make plans to fit that schedule. I know that sounds, cliche or whatnot, or simple as hell, but that's all it is. Paying a bill is no different than you taking a shower. It has to be done in order to maintain whatever type of lifestyle you live. You want a roof over your head, you want cable, you want power, you want water, gas. Hey, this is the things you have to do in this day and time. Just like you gotta turn that hot water on or put some water in the toilet to wash your head. It is what it is. So by going through that simple process, you learn patience. And a lot of us, especially of the nation of Israel, we have no patience. So back to where we was at. This is James chapter 1, verse 5. It says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. You see that? The things that you lack, that you know that you lack, you need to be asking for wisdom, understanding. Ask the Most High. But one thing you need to know before you ask him, you need to understand that he hear not sinners. That's in John 9:31, if I ain't mistaken. The Lord don't hear sinners. So you need to be making sure that you're keeping the commandments so that the Lord hears your prayer. You know? But he said if you lack wisdom, you lack understanding, pray to him, ask him. He'll give it to you. But sit down and think about the things that you're asking about. Prepare thyself so that you may be able to receive that when it comes. It says, verse 6, but let him ask in faith. What is faith? Believing when you're not able to see it. That's what faith is. The same way that you believe you got a brain in your head even though you can't see it. You done seen a brain before from the different images that they have portrayed to you, but you ain't seen your brain, but you believe it's there. You believe you got a heart, but you have never seen it. Some have, some haven't, but you believe that it's there. Faith. Having trust in the Most High that he will bring you through all things, that he will work in you at all times, that he will save you, that he will be your God. Having faith that he will help you, strengthen you, provide for you, protect you. That's having faith without even being able to see him, or having that knowledge and understanding that he is here all the time. He is omnipresent. Understand that. But verse 7, it says, for let not the man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord. You see that? For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord. Don't get cocky to the point where you think anything you ask you're gonna get. No, that's not how it works. The Lord gonna give you what he wanna give you. Lord's willing. That's how you're supposed to be talking. Lord willing, if that's what he wants from you or wants for you, then you shall receive. But seek wisdom, seek understanding. It says a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Unstable. Are you gonna sit or walk across a bridge that's unstable? No. You don't know if it's gonna hold you. You don't know if it's sustainable or not. You can't trust it. That's what the Lord's saying about you. When you double-minded, you unstable, can't be trusted. Even though the Lord controls all things, he give you the will to do, to choose right or wrong. Even though things are predestinated, still give you the choice. You know? He give you the information. He let you know. Just like everybody's gonna have an opportunity to hear this truth in the nation of Israel. You're going to have an opportunity to hear this truth. Now, whether you hear it and apply it to your life or take it seriously, that's on you. That was your choice. You see, because a lot of our brothers won't even adhere to what we got to say. They won't hear this truth. They have become dull of hearing. They don't want to see the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't even want to speak the truth. They'll turn and pay for a lie while speaking lies to live a lie. Think about that. Because we live in a kingdom built on nothing but lies. With lies for history. Lies on everything. And you being the greatest people that ever walked the planet, that's the great mystery. But they cover it up. But you will see brothers and sisters on the highways and byways all around the world helping to push this truth. You know? Helping to wake the people up, giving you that opportunity that's promised to you. Because the truth got to go out into all nations. Not that it's for all nations, but it got to go to all nations because we are scattered throughout all nations. So the truth got to hit the four corners of the world. The four winds. The truth got to be spread. And once it's spread and you hear this truth and you reject it or you receive it, therefore, what's supposed to happen will happen. But you cannot use that as an excuse to say, I didn't have an opportunity. I didn't know anything about it. Everybody's going to get their chance to hear that truth. Whether it be outside, on the highways and byways, or via internet, you're going to have an opportunity to hear this truth. So when it come knocking, that's your choice. You either gonna keep these commandments and adhere to this truth, or you gonna reject it and be thrust through. So, like I was saying before, brothers and sisters, whatever you do in life, understand that you gotta take it joyfully. Rejoice in it. That was just a couple scriptures. It goes a lot deeper than that. I could have kept talking for hours on the same subject, reading these exact verses, and go and get precepts, but I'm driving right now, so I'm trying to do the safe thing. Just talking, having an opportunity of leisure to learn and to teach. So on that note, I hope you are edified, and I encourage you to adhere to this truth, to not only learn this truth, but to live this truth and to teach this truth. That you are the biblical Israelites. You are the real Jews that the Bible speaks of. You are God's chosen people. You are loved. You are special. You are better than everybody else on this planet, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Realize that. Don't give your glory away. Don't reject your glory. Stand up in it. Grow in it. Live it. I'm your brother Ananias for A.O.I, and I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to the Most High God of Israel through the strength and guidance and sacrifice of his son Christ. And I say shalom to you.